Hello and welcome to He Is Coming, a game where you take a little bit of time to get together some cool items and a little build, and you have to fight bosses. It's quite a fast-paced game. I have been enjoying it in my spare time a little bit, but I don't know too much. I've not played a huge amount. I wanted to save it for the stream, so I'm gonna just jump straight in. So, first thing to explain. You will see up at the top here, you've got a bar, you've got days, you've got nights, and you've got more days, and you've got more nights, and then you've got a boss at the end. The boss you'll fight is semi-randomised. If I press tab, you'll see I'm going to be fighting this Blood Moon Werewolf. When I am below 50% health, they gain 5 attack. So how this is going to work is they will hit, I will hit, and I'll kind of go between those two. They'll be hitting for 3 damage, unless I'm below 50% health, in which case they'll be hitting for 8 damage, because that's 3 plus the 5. And notice there's a shield, that is essentially just shield, that gets taken away before health does. And then you've got speed. Whoever has high speed goes first. After speed, it's, you get the first hit, cool, the enemy then does the hit, then you do the hit, then the enemy, and it just goes between it. How much does it cost? I think it was about £6. It wasn't too much. It's still in early access. Yeah, basically, my goal is to get some decent equipment. I need to get something good enough so I can beat him. During the days, I can see more. I can quite happily go around. I can see there's a chest there, there's a chest there. So let's go grab one of them. Although this one is closer. With the chest, you get one of the 3 options. I could take this shield. You'll see part of Hero's Return. There are equipment sets. I haven't found many of them, but there are equipment sets. And yeah, basically, I want to be equipping some of these. I think first of all, I could equip this one, get 8 block, a lot of health, but I gain 2 freeze. Meaning, I would, the first 2 attacks, deal half damage, which isn't great. So I'm going to take this cherry bomb. Bombs, basically, they will activate and they will just deal damage. They don't activate often, but it'll help. It'll help. You know, it's giving it to me twice. I'm going to take that shield then. It's convinced me. I mean, we could just go all in on the kind of frost, right? That's more frost. I'm given freeze. The enemy is given freeze. I'm sure it'll work out. Yeah, we'll get into a fight, and you'll see I have my stats versus enemy stats. This spat, he's fairly quick, so he's going to hit first. He'll be hitting for 1 damage. He'll hit me, I'll lose a bit of shield, I'll then hit him for 1 damage. He'll go from 4 to 3 health. So let's let it play out. You'll see my cherry bomb went off, that hit him for 2. I then get the benefits of these kicking in, so I've been slowed down with the freeze, so I deal 0 damage. The enemy was also slowed down with freeze, so they dealt 0 damage for a moment. After that, the fight just goes back and forth. You'll see this bat, every other strike, he gets a health. So, all in all, he does have decent survivability, but my 8 defense, or block, or whatever we're calling it, that just helps. I think it's block. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah. That's how fights go by. You have various things in the maps. That thing there was a kind of watchtower. I don't know what it's actually called. It gives me a good view of the map. I can press shift, I can give in, look around the map and say, cool, those are all things. You've got up here, there's a merchant. He, if I collect money from beating up monsters, will sell me stuff. So you could be worth visiting. I think mostly I'm just going to go for chests for now. Get into another fight. This spider, they have more speed than me, so they immediately deal 3 damage. But my bomb destroyed it. Now what I can do is I can take duplicates. If I take this cherry bomb, I can then, if I find the right guy, I'll just fight the spear quickly, I'll let it go by. I should be safe. I can merge duplicates, is what I can do. I need to find the correct guy. I think it's a golem you need to find. And he'll let me merge my duplicates. What I can also do though is I can press control and I've now activated quick combat. If I run into an enemy, then I am going to be dealing just instantaneously with it. They're just gone. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I see there is a crystal orb just here. Crystal orb means I can go over to this. That'll tell me where something is. This would be the golem I'm looking for to merge my cherry bombs, so I just get a slightly stronger weapon. So I grab that, and I know I want to go down there. Which I am more than capable of doing. Because it's night time, I could rest. I would skip a bit of time, means I can't travel as far, but I would heal. Thankfully, I am full health, I don't need to. But it's something worth considering. Depending on what kind of build you've got, you might be losing a lot more health. Yeah. If I merge these, I now have a cherry bomb merged into a golden cherry bomb, which essentially is just as powerful as 2 cherry bombs. It's not anything too fancy. It just does 2 damage 2 times, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. If I have a quick look here, I'm thinking I don't really need many chests. I'm mostly happy with my equipment. Because I've got a golden cherry bomb, kind of looking towards getting a bomb build. So we're gonna see quite how that works. For now though, I've got a better weapon than just a stick, which is good. I think I'll start stealing armor, or I could take damage and gain 2 attack. Gaining 2 attack is good, taking damage is bad, but it does damage to my block, so it's not awful. It could be far worse. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't know if I'll keep it. If I go over here, if I can, within this night, get inside of here, these are heroes' graves. Normally, and it's not immediately apparent, there is a gate in front of this. I won't spoil how you get in. There is a specific way. What do I want? If I have more speed of an enemy, gain an additional strike. Could be fun. How much speed does he have? 1. So an additional strike, seeing as I'm going to be dealing 4 damage per hit, means I then deal 8 damage with each attack. I think I would quite like this. There we go. As for here, we get... we could get another cloak. It would work with speed, is the thing. However, merging identical items, it needs to be identical common items. So it's just going to be a case of I have 2 of these. Which I think will be fine. I can do that. I'm a little worried because I've gotten rid of my block. Because as you'll see here, I'm now just taking 3 damage. I then murder the enemy, but I do just take 3 damage first. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm a little worried I might die. Yeah, I did. I did. Got him through him pretty well. He got down to 8 health. But yeah, I was explaining things. We can do a proper run this time. That's fine. Because yeah, you can go through this rather quickly. Like, it's not necessarily all that long to get through a run. Like, even if you win, it can only take maybe... I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe 5 minutes if you're doing it exceptionally fast. If I take this, that's going to give me a set effect. You'll see here, now on hit, because I have 2 of those, I gain a speed. So I hit someone, I get quicker. What that will do is this will convert speed into health. So basically, I now infinitely, each turn, gain 2 health while fighting. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's keep searching for more chests, though. There's not many of them about. Yeah. I'm really not finding a lot of these chests, am I? I'm kind of unlucky. There is... I mean, a chest here. Are you anything good? Money, healing... I need to keep my weapons now. I'm wanting to have both of them. I think extra money at the start of each day could be nice. And here... I think Ruby Crown is alright, because I've already got decent speed. Also, I should check what I'm fighting. Brittlebark Beast. Whenever he takes damage, he takes 3 additional. So I need to start trying to build stuff that would be good for him. That cherry bomb I had would have been very nice. I will take this loose change, just because I can merge it with what I've currently got. I'm getting rid of the item I had, which lowered my speed. Means I'm just going to be a bit quicker now. Being quicker is good. Being quicker than the enemy means I'm going to attack first, meaning he takes more damage. Let's keep running around though. I now have a golden loose change, which sounds pretty good to me. Gain more speed every other turn, gain armor every other turn. I'll go more for speed. I don't know if having like stupid amounts of speed is going to help, but maybe. Maybe it will. If I do this, we now have, thanks to ability, deals 1 damage 2 times, but each of those does 3 additional damage, so that's 8 damage right at the start of the fight. So that's going to be good. You'll also notice the screen is slightly shaking. That is because the boss is coming. He's going to come fight me. I am hopefully going to survive. We'll see. We'll see. None of those help. I'll just fight the wheel quickly. Why not? Now, did I win against the first kind of boss dude? Let's see. I mean, immediately we dealt the damage we wanted to deal. He's taking a lot of damage from us just hitting him. So he takes 5 damage per hit. I am healing, however, he is out-damaging my heals currently. So do I have the damage to get through him? I don't know if I do. It's gonna be close, but I think he's just going to win. With like 2 health left. Yeah, he's got me, doesn't he? He's gonna have 2 health. Damn it. You know, the game's not the easiest, but the runs go by quick enough, it's just fun to experiment. There's also various things you can unlock between runs. Like, I don't know if there's a set based on this vampiric wine. There might be. There easily might not be. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff about the game I'm not sure of. I don't know if I ever quite will be entirely sure of. If I take, say, this lance, it just gives me a lot of armor. Armor is good, because I have won on 1 occasion by having very good armor. I need to find a specific kind of thing, however, if I want to be doing that again. We would like to find probably an oil. That means I'll be able to add extra attack or speed or something to my weapon. We don't need to mention it just yet. It's over here. Yeah, extra attack. 2 damage instead of 1 is quite good. I will take the wine because I'll be able to mix it with something. Keep on going. Any of these seem good to me. Spend 5 speed to permanently gain a strike. Well, I know what I'm going to be going for. Yeah, we can get rid of you. We need to somehow find 5 speed. I don't know where from, but I'll manage. Hopefully, anyway. Because permanently gaining attacks? Well, that sounds really good. Also, this spell is going to ignore armor, so I can just bin that anyway. I think if he's ignoring armor, I want extra health from having this weapon. Let's keep on running around. This, I think, we do want speed. Simply because, yeah, speed is going to be very good at this point, isn't it? Especially if I can just exchange it for permanent extra strikes. That's going to be amazing. I'll get some fancy wine though. There we are. Now have some golden vampiric wine. Whenever I get to 50% health, I restore 8 health. Very nice to have. On hit, restore health? Sure. I've not quite found another chest. I'm hoping I can find one. Found a merchant. It's not quite what I was looking for, but you'll be okay. You'll be okay. All in all, I have enough healing. I should survive this. Let's see. Yeah, because he's hitting for free. He ignores my armor. However, I do heal each time I hit him for 1. I have more health. Annoyingly, I've already procced the wine, so it's going to be very close. I think I've got it. I'm on 1 health. There we go. I did survive, just. Heart-shaped potion from exactly 1 health restored to full health is not reliable. First time the enemy becomes wounded, trigger all of my wounded items. That sounds good. Because that means I can trigger these wounded items more than once. Because normally, wounded only triggers the first time my health drops. That sounds good. If I go all in on kind of wounded items, that could work. All enemies armor double my attack. Whenever bomb deals 5 more damage, gain additional strike. I don't need either of those. I'd still quite like to find something for more speed, but not seeing it. I'll restock once more. For any other item triggers, if I have less speed than the enemy, steal all of their speed. I mean, it could be good. I don't think any of these other things help. I'll take it. I don't currently have much speed. If I can steal enough to be able to, like, then use this, that would be nice. Like, the boss I'll be fighting, I'd be able to steal all that speed, then consume 5 speed to gain additional strike. For now, it's the best I've got. Run for a second. Oh, I found this. Basically, if I have less speed than the enemy, I then steal their speed. Meaning I'm always going to go first. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, whenever you beat a boss as well, you gain another 2 slots. For a total of 3 bosses, beat the last one, you win the area. That's how it goes. This is really uncomfortable wearing when it's broken. Let's see if I can adjust it. So it's like snapped in half, sadly. If I try and just wedge it in, maybe it'll be fine. It's a question of making it actually fit somewhat comfortably. Okay. I think that'll work, hopefully. It's not too uncomfortable. I might need to adjust it later. I think none of these really matter. I'll take the ice trap. I might as well, because that's an on-wounded thing. That triggers with wounded stuff. So it's gonna help. It's gonna help. Got a hero's grave, is a very nice one. I quite like the idea of striking twice, but it doesn't really help. I'm going to be gaining extra strikes anyway. No, I'm good without any of those. I'm good without. Yeah, you finally had an injection against the pain in your pelvis. Hell yeah! That's good to hear that you've actually got some stuff working out for you. I'm glad to hear it. I think we can get rid of this. Gain you, because now we can hopefully find somewhere a golem. Right? Is there a golem about? I want to merge my items. That would be more speed. I would be tempted. But I can't use that without a stupid amount of speed. Unless I can find a stupid amount of speed, I'm not too bothered. None of these, I think, work with me, so I'll leave all of those alone. Up to Crystal Ball. And see, can we find a golem? Possibly. Yes, we can. He's up. Brilliant. And if it works in 2 weeks, I mean, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. From this, none of those help. Just looking for speed items mostly. Speed or whenever I'm wounded items. I think I'll be able to manage that. I hope I will. Let's keep on running around. We did find something that lets me combine food items. The cauldron's fun. I don't think I have much in the way of food. I've got one food item, but it's already been made golden, so I don't think I can throw it in. Okay, let's see what we got. We are going to steal their speed. We are going to permanently gain an additional strike on this. Let's see how well that works. Oh, it's not a permanent strike on this, it's just in general a permanent extra attack. Okay. That's nice. That is nice, yeah. Now, them freezing me is a little bit of a pain. Because it means I'm now dealing half damage each time I attack them. However, it is working out. They're not dealing much damage themselves. So I think I'll survive. Because yeah, they've got a lot of freeze. But I heal whenever I hit them. They're only dealing 1 damage. I am going to out-damage them. Yeah, because that's their armor gone. Let's see. He's about to lose all his freeze. But as soon as he goes to 5 health, all of my wounded items are going to trigger again. Okay? Because of this chain. Yes, my wounded items heal me, and he's been given, again, more freeze. Okay, I'm liking this. This works. I've got good healing. I'm able to hamper the enemy. So it looks like when freeze happens, it rounds down. Which is very nice. We don't have a lot of interest here, do we? Guess I'll go up. Don't know what's up here. We got... Is that worth it? Arguably, yes. But I kinda want to get this for even more freeze. So I know you can combine 2 of the same golden item and it gets you an even better item. So we're gonna see if I can manage that. From here, whenever I deal non-weapon damage, deal 1 additional. Could be nice, but not something I need. This is tempting. I lose more health, but I get health back when I hit someone. So I lose health and gain armor. So it's essentially I have a net gain of 1 in terms of like armor. And if I heal myself anyway, it works out. I have a good edge already. I do not want to change that. I like my healing. If I grab this, it's more speed. More speed worth it? I mean, speed being converted to health? No, but extra armor and speed? Maybe. And I am a gambling man. This fairy lets you reroll an item to something of the same rarity. Let's see what this becomes. Whenever I'm wounded, I gain thorns equal to the enemy's attack. I mean, it's non-wounded things, it triggers with this. I think it's pretty good. I think that works. Let's keep on going. I don't entirely know what I'm looking for. This says... not merchant. I'll go for a merchant. So I do have money, I've just not spent. We've also got an item. That would be very nice. So I get wounded quite often. I do like the permanent thing. That would happen again with this boss. So I'm gonna do that. fact I'm using 2 items to permanently gain a strike is a little upsetting, but I think it's worth it. Whenever you gain an additional strike, gain twice as many. It's tempting. I don't know if I need it. When winded, gain 5 attack and take 2 damage. Is a ballsy one. But it really fits my build, doesn't it? I'm gonna be on such a low amount of health. Is this gonna be worth it? I mean, I get to heal a bit anyway. They're already killing me in 2 hits once they're through my shield. Hey Tuna, I think I will take this. I think I will, and... Ooh. Bat combos. When winded, restore health equals damage dealt by strikes on my next turn. Okay. That's a nice combo. I didn't expect that. This is falling apart, isn't it? Hey Tuna, this is broken by the way. I'm gonna have to get a new set of cat ears. I was flexing it just to put it on my head and it just snapped. Clearly the plastic had gone brittle. Which is a shame. I mean, I could set a bit goal and like see if people want to like contribute towards a fancier pair. I don't know how fancy a pair I'd be getting. I'd not be spending much on a new one, is the thing. I don't know if people want me to have a fancy kind of set. That's not gonna help. Do I have like anything I can do to get like 1 more speed? I just need a weapon oil. Is what I need. Yeah, you can't give bits, don't worry. I don't want to extort bits from people. I don't know who'd want me to get something better, but potentially I could try. I mean, there's a weapon oil there, but I'm not able to get to it, am I? Not easily. We'll teleport to here, we'll hope for the best. I'm not the most confident here, but I'm gonna be restoring a lot of health. I will have a lot of strengths. Let's see. All I need to do is become winded, which feels like a bad idea. Oh yeah, because I take 2 damage when I'm winded. Yeah, cool. That would be it. Ah well, I died. That's fine. Doesn't have to be better, just cat ears. I mean, yeah, but this wasn't the best quality. The ones I've got. So, Battlestar, convert 50% of your current health to that amount of armor. Is an interesting idea. Yeah, the boss did 7 damage. That is correct. That is correct. Neuron, we can do this. We're gonna win. That was the final boss of the area, by the way. Like, the game goes by somewhat fast. I'll take the coin. It's more money. Money is good. I will take leather gloves, because I kind of want to not die. I'll take that. Even more health. Good stuff. These spiders are a little worrying. Yeah, they just murdered me. They deal good damage if they're quicker than you. That was a fast loss. Yeah, see you in a little bit, Shy. See you in a little bit. I think we take the hero sword just for more damage early on. I think we grab this. We can get... Thorns isn't great. Basically, Thorns will only proc when I'm hit, and then it'll disappear. The Thorns isn't like a permanently you're better. Gain an additional strike. Start of combat means I now deal more damage. Make myself quicker means I can probably fight that bear. got a pot is very nice to see. That cauldron I want to make use of to make some good food. We'll see how easily that's done. Just need to find more food. We do have a golem. Golems are nice. Beat up the bear. Talk to you. You will sell me stuff for bombs. Second time I deal non-weapon damage, deal 3 damage. It's also like iron shrapnel. It is a bomb. It deals 3 damage at the start of a battle. Doubles the damage if the enemy doesn't have armor, which a lot of them don't. I like both of these. This is just guaranteed damage. I will be taking that. I just need more money, which means beating up some enemies. We don't need any of that stuff. We just need some more money. We'll activate the waypoint. Can I find another enemy? I can. I can also find a chest. That is technically a bomb weapon. But I do want the food. We'll see why I've got that food in a second. Make my way back to this fella. I would like this. We're kinda going all in on bombs this run, I would say. Who am I fighting? A golem, who I need to get through their armor in order to deal with effectively. I will actually heal. I'll immediately fight the boss. But I do want my health. We'll see how this goes. I'm a little worried. And immediately, lots of damage dealt him, which is good. Yeah, there we go. That was not as bad as I thought it might be. What we want is this. Combine 2 foods. We get a lovely explosive roast. At the start of battle, I deal 1 damage 4 times. So it's technically 4 damage, but it's 1 damage 4 times, meaning if I get an increase of 1 to all non-weapon damage, that's going to be an extra 4 damage. That is a very powerful item. Aside from that, I'm going to quickly fight off that wolf. I don't really want any of these, I'll be honest. I think a shop might be the most useful. There's a golem just underneath me. I'd like to activate that waypoint. Got a chest, gets me... I mean, I could get some armor. I don't need speed, I am just blowing people up. It's not a bad idea. Sure. Grab whatever's in here. None of it is bombs, so I'm not too interested. Got an achievement, meaning we've unlocked something new. I'm a little worried about the fact I'm losing out on health. I don't know what this is. I want that. But what is this? It's tempting. I'm gonna try and get the run to survive first. If we come across that guy, I'd be quite happy. But I've got absolutely no guarantee that I will. I very much need more health. That spider does damage straight away if he's quicker than me, which he just is. So that's a little annoying. Ah, there we go. More bombs. Exposed can trigger more. Nah, we'll just take the bomb and we'll leave it at that. Make my way around to this grave as it's become nighttime. There we go. There we are. Whenever I deal non-weapon damage to the enemy, deal 1 additional damage. That's what I want. So that now deals 8 damage. This 7, this one 4, but potentially 8. Yeah, this is gonna be good. He gains extra attack if I have no armor. Is a little worrying. We'll see. We'll see if I survive. I was kind of hoping for campfire. Do I have any campfire I can very easily get to from like a waypoint? Possibly. No. No, okay, I might be dead here just because I did not manage to heal. We'll see. We get a lot of damage dealt to him just from the bombs. Because all his armor's gone. But, I think I might be dead. Yeah. It was somewhat promising, but I did get achievements anyway. Exposed. Deal 1 damage. Turn start. This item gains 2 damage. Okay, so that builds up as I survive. So long as I have armor. Battle start. Exposed and wounded. So this happens on 3 times. Spend free speed to re-trigger a random bomb. That potentially is very good. You run though, you run. We're gonna see if we can win. We're gonna win at some point. I hope. I really hope. Take the cloak just because it's healing. I've not tried this, so I'm gonna take the dagger. The main thing that dagger does is if you find more daggers, you can then stack more daggers onto it. And it just becomes more and more powerful. Think extra health is nice, but I'm gonna take the armor. Let's keep making our way down here. We have... I mean, I'll take the cloak, just because if I find the golem, I can merge it, and we've been doing bombs the last couple times, so I'd rather not keep just doing only bombs. I'll take a shield, because there's not any downsides. I'll fight off that fella. Keep on going. We have... yeah... a cauldron. Not something I need, but something tempting. Take some speed oil. Keep making my way down. Do I care for both of those? Not necessarily. I quite like the idea of more money. At least early on into the run. That does do a big, like, amount of help. Fine without that. See, there's a waypoint off in the distance over here. We also have... exposed deal 1 damage 4 times is not great. Whenever I gain speed, gain an equal amount of armor. This one's nice, because I can gain additional strikes if I just have good speed. This one's a bit weird. That only works at the start of the battle. So I'll take it, and we're going to aim for speed. We're going to see how well I do. Fairy can re-roll something. We're looking for speed, I'm going to try and swap this one out. That's like the opposite of what I wanted. Cool. On hit, deal additional damage. Can I, like, just bin this? No, I need to actively try and replace that. Okay, I can merge bin. That's good at least. I find a chest? I can. I can replace that if I find one more. Leather vest for now. Is this a chest down there? No, it was not. That was a bat. This is potentially not great. I mean, I hit him extra times, so it might turn out okay. I'm kinda concerned. But I do deal essentially 8 damage per attack. Like, we're getting through it. I think I might actually have this, barely. Like, I'll be alive in 3 health, but we do actually have this. There we go. I was considerably worried there. I'm gonna go for... Eo's Grave. I think you've got a few interesting items that kind of combo with this fast weapon. I just need to find anything quick. If I have more speed than the enemy, gain 2 attack. I will buy some leather boots. So I'm aiming to get speed. I'll then restock the shop. None of this looks great. Double plated vest. Second time I take damage each turn, gain 2 more. None of those help. I'm gonna reroll again. The bow is tempting, but I don't think I need it. I'm gonna do one more reroll, I'm hopeful. That's what we want, that is more Swift Strike. There we go. I can save up some money, that's doable. We do not need to reforge. Just beat up some wolves. Open this chest, and we've got enough money saved up. If I take... I think freezing the enemy makes sense. I'll teleport back to here to save time, so we want to go to the shop. Buy this, we want to replace the armor. That's me now got 2 things with Swift Strike in the name, so hopefully very good. We'll see. I found another hidden dagger, would have been nice to find earlier. We can now replace the loose change. We've kind of bought most of the stuff we'd want. None of that helps. Just keep making my way through. Could get a feather. I'll take a feather, it's more speed. We just need to have more speed than the enemy. None of these affect speed, so we're fine. Can grab another feather. Yeah, at this point, the place that we're now on 3 speed. If we find a golem, we can merge the items as well. Yeah, I want to make my way inside of that graveyard once we can. Boots of the Heroes, more speed. There we go. This is a good amount of speed. It's still not 5 speed. Like that ring we found before is a difficult one. Here we find another Swift Strike gauntlet. As tempted as I am. I think we take this. We need to find the golem next. That is the kind of ideal, because I want to merge these feathers. It's also, like, fancy stuff here. Like, gain 2 attack for each equipped jewellery item. So it says it has a base attack of 1, but it should have, I believe by default, an attack of 3, just because it says a jewellery item itself. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. This guy strikes 3 times a turn, so he's going to be dealing 9 damage. But I'm very quick. Is that enough to keep me alive? I don't think it's quite enough. Yeah, no, I'm dead. That's a shame. He's a bit mean, that guy. But, yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Take some shoes. Shoes are fine. Got a couple chests. I will take Sword of a Hero. Just because I might as well grab hero related stuff if I can. Freeze the enemy, because I'd rather not go into negative speed if possible. We've got enough that we can beat up spiders without any worry, which is very nice. We do not need to rest. Maybe avoid the hedgehogs. They do seem a bit mean. Additional strike isn't terrible. Doesn't help me too much, but it does the job. It does the job. Up the wolf. Up the spider. Grab whatever's in here. We have Leather glove. It helps to an extent. I kinda need a way to heal is what I need. Unless I just go for a campfire. Elderwood's does make me quicker. Like I think we do take it. I'm not sure how good it's gonna be, but hopefully it'll be good. Make way down to here. I would quite like on hit gain armor. Should help. Just means I'm always going to have some armor. A leather vest would give me even more speed. Did I just take it? Sure. You know, at 5 speed, if I can find that ring from before, I'm going to be a very happy guy. What I would like, though, is do I have a campfire I can rest at near a, like, teleporty place? Not really. My best bet would be to head to there. And just hope I've got the distance. I do very much need to heal before this fight. Okay, I have more speed than him, so he doesn't deal us 10 additional damage in his first strike, which would have instant killed me. So I'm glad that's not gonna happen. Yeah, thankfully, I actually deal like only 1 damage, but thanks to the armor I get, I should be okay. Like, there you go. Am I gonna die to a bear? I died to just a regular bear. Oh no. That's embarrassing, isn't it? First turn, restore health equals damage dealt by strikes. Interesting item to have found. Okay, come on, I can do good. I can do better. I can take the hidden dagger. And I just need to find more hidden daggers and then hope for the best. Right? That's all there is to it. Avoid the bears, avoid the spiders. They're a bit dangerous and... Ooh, a diamond treasure chest. I could have -8 speed. So... I don't know. Slightly tempting. This cloak keeps me alive. I think the cloak's possibly too good to pass up. So I'm gonna take it. So now I can jump into fights and, like, sure I might take a little bit of damage. But it should be okay. I've got another hidden dagger. Ooh, that is a first. I've never actually found multiple hidden daggers before. I don't know if the sprite, like, got an additional dagger or not. That's pretty cool. Keep on fighting. Get another hidden dagger. Okay, this might just be hidden dagger time. Seemingly. That's a lot. That's 6 damage. How do I build around it? Like additional strikes, maybe? So if I take a stone stake, I'm gonna take it for now. I'm not sure it's the best item, but with this, I should always be near full health, meaning I always start with 5 armor, right? I just need to find more hidden daggers. I want to put an edge on the daggers, ideally. If I could gain an additional strike at the start of combat, that'd be amazing. And here, the second I saw the colour and thought hidden dagger. It's not. It's not a hidden dagger. I will take some extra health. It's never a bad thing to just have on you. Additional strike, there we go. My daggers now strike an additional time. Keep on making my way through. Hidden dagger? Not a hidden dagger. I'd hoped, but sadly we didn't get it. bomb going. It's somewhat tempting to take that glove. I don't need the bomb. I'm just going for a lot of health currently, seemingly what I've done. Which, not a bad idea, but not necessarily the best idea. Activate the checkpoint means I can get to this goal nice and easily. Got plenty of health. Got plenty of damage. Got a little bit of shield. I think this should be okay, because I'll be dealing, like, a hit for 6, then plus 3, then another hit for 6 plus 3, so 18 damage. Right? Like that. That's gonna tear through this guy. Yeah, that's worked exceptionally well. However, an additional strike was only once, seemingly, at the start of battle. That's not a permanent extra strike. Okay, that makes it considerably worse than what I would imagine. First turn, restore health equal to damage dealt by strikes. This is falling off again. What if I wedge it in slightly? I could. That then wedges this somewhat sharp bit into my head, which I'd maybe rather didn't happen. There we go. That should hopefully hold for a while. It's only very slightly painful, so yeah, no, I'm definitely going to need to repair this. For here, I will take a cherry bomb, just because we can mix that and the cherry bomb together, if I find something. If I don't, the cherry bomb's going to go. As is the roast. Keep making my way up. Got a chest, another hidden dagger. There's 4 of them now. This is a powerful set of daggers. What do I even want at this point? Well, I have armor, temporarily gain attack. I mean, the first strike would then have an extra free attack, but I don't need the attack. Steal the speed from the enemy is quite nice. It means I'll always go first. Which with this is huge. That's actually huge. So I will take that. I'll reroll just in case we get a hidden dagger showing up. Nah, none of those are hidden daggers. That's fine. We've got a hero's grave here. You can tell by the items around it. And I'll not lie. None of these are good. None of those help. So off they go. We're not taking any of them. A little bit of a shame, but what can you do? If it's not good, it's not good. Cherry bomb, I don't think we need. Definitely don't need that. Although we'll be stealing the enemy's speed. Could arguably get rid of the leather gloves. Might not be the worst idea. I don't think any of those items are particularly worth it though. Explosive powder. Bomb items deal 1 extra damage. That is an amazing thing to have found. Yeah, that might actually replace... Okay, I do like the armor. It's going to replace that. Because that now does 4 damage. If I combine the 2 of those, we'll deal 8. Combined with all the damage I'm already dealing, that is somewhat silly. Do I want a hero's grave? Not really. Do I want an oil? I don't think I've got one yet, so yeah. Sure. I'd probably give my weapon extra speed off of that. Another cherry bomb. Tempting, but I'm good. I'm good. We would like, yeah, 1 more speed on my daggers. It's needing chests. That's all I'm looking for. We just need hidden daggers. We've got such a bizarre build going where I just needed like the one kind of item. We're gonna see what this guy is. Oh, he's miles away. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna see. Can I fast travel closer? Here looks to be the closest. Yeah? Yeah. Heading along here. We've apparently got a few things we just didn't do before. Yeah, time to fight. We have Cat Strike. It gains 2 forms. That's not too bad. I mean, I've just dealt 20 damage in that first turn. Yeah, no, he's just dead. There we go. I took a good bit of damage from him, which isn't great. But all in all, no, that went well. I'd be somewhat tempted to grab more healing, but I don't think I need it. I'll take Hero Boots for now, just for more speed. All items into other items of a higher rarity. I'm good, I think. That just completely randomizes my entire build. In some situations, maybe it's good. Not for my situation, I don't think. We're just looking for more hidden daggers. Beat up the spider and the hedgehog. Get some more boots. It's more speed. Can actually merge the two of them here. There we go. Do I have like a cauldron anywhere I found? Is there like one down all the way back here, or was that a different? So I know at one point I did find the cauldron, but these runs kind of merge into each other. I don't really keep track of what one's which. This says no cauldrons nearby. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the little scrying orb though. Grab. Never lose armor, restore that much health. Could be tempting. Think I'm fine though. I'll take instead gain extra gold. Because I like money, you know? That's all there is to it. Ah, there's a merchant nearby as well. Lovely. He would sell me a bomb, but I don't really need it. Gloves that will just keep giving me armor so long as I've got armor. Gaining attack from having high speed is tempting, so I do have high speed. 2 attack isn't much though. What do I want here? If my health is full, gain thorns. Turn start for the rest of the battle. That's not good. That just does 1 damage each time someone would hit. Reroll again. Can make my bombs even better. It's not awful. It doesn't entirely affect what I'm doing. Then again, I don't need to steal anyone's speed anymore. So I can... I don't entirely know what I'd want to do. If I can get like those 2 mixed maybe and get some more bombs. Never mind, that's more bombs anyway. Like maybe it'll work out. Maybe it will. It's not any bombs. Okay. I don't think we're finding what I'm hoping to find. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down to here. Can I merge those? I can't. No, never mind. Do we have anything down this way that I would like? Not really. How do I survive here, I wonder? I don't know how good this is gonna go for me. Like, I do deal a lot of damage. But so does he. And he does more. And that was quite powerful. A powder keg. But I only have one bomb item equipped, it triggers 3 times. Okay. That one could actually be quite interesting. New run again, though. We're gonna beat this guy. I've beaten him once, and that was my very first run that I beat him. And I've not beaten him since. I just got so lucky that first run, I don't know how. Take an Elderwood Staff. So it's just all around quite good. That's some passive healing. Waypoints are useful. Extra money is useful. That is nice, especially if I can mix it to get a fancy... was it Boom Roast? What's it called? Can't remember. Boomstick, that's a bomb. Do we just go all on bombs? Sure. We can do bombs. That's more bombs. That is even more bombs. Cool. We've got a lot of bombs. I would like to find this. That is lovely. So now I can mix my food items. I stick in the 2 of those. Lovely stuff. We now deal a lot of damage. It's a good mix. It really is. There's a beehive. What does this do? It's just honeycomb. It's a unique food. I don't know what that means. It seems rare. I've not come across that ever before. What's it do? It's just a unique food. Can I like mix it? I don't know. I'm really confused. It's probably good. We can get more bombs. So I don't have any armor, so I can't lose armor. Is the issue there? I'll restock. I've got lots of money. Whenever bomb deals 5 or more damage, gain an additional strike. It's not really as good as this one, I don't think. Reroll again. There we go. Explosive powder. All bombs do more damage. Deal 1 damage. Next bomb that triggers has 3 increased damage. Okay. That is a really good bomb build we've now got. What do I do with the food? I don't know. I'm really confused. I'm assuming maybe I can mix that because it's a basic food item with something else. Like I could make a honey roast or something. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it because it seems pretty rare, seeing as I've not found it before. It's gonna hang about here because there's a couple of chests which I would like to grab. And we just want to grab them after we fight this guy. He ignores armor. However, deals 1 damage. The next bomb does 3 damage. However, that increases it by 1, so it deals 2 damage. Next does an increase by 3, increased by 4 thanks to this. This deals 5 damage 4 times, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh, that is good. Okay, and we got what I was hoping to find. Good, good. Grab... I mean, it's more food. Regardless, I'll take that. I would like to go back to this cauldron. Do I have a waypoint? No, I didn't actually activate one nearby. It's a bit of a shame. I'm going to take a slightly roundabout route. I'll go down slightly. See what I come across. None of that is interesting. Murder a bear or two. Could merge items. It's not awful. Grab this. 2 basic items. That does count. Okay. Sugar Bomb. Deals 1 damage 3 times. On the turn start. Oh. Okay, so that deals 6 damage each turn. Oh, that is really good. That is really, really good. What the hell do I do now? I hadn't planned this far ahead. I need more bombs. Can I find more honey? If I could find more honey, I'd be very happy. Look for a golem. There's one over there. That is good for me. We'll activate this tower. Doesn't immediately help, but at least shows me the paths. Golem says we can combine those. That means I just have a little bit more survivability. I would like to take this for more health. Who am I fighting? Strikes every other turn for 10 damage. I mean, he's immediately dead, isn't he? I think he might actually be just immediately dead on the first turn. Assuming I can get like slightly more speed anyway. Which I could using this. I'd rather the healing. But for this boss in particular, there we go. And here we find... So I do have multiple bombs equipped. If I only have 1 bomb equipped, it triggers 3 times. If I got rid of both of them, and this, I would only have 1 bomb. That then deals 6 damage, 3 times each turn. So it's 18 damage a turn, basically, versus what is currently 22 damage at start of combat, plus an extra 6 from this, so 28. So in 2 turns, it's already better. I'm thinking about this. I think with the bombs, we want to be winning quickly, right? However, this will not only free up slots in my inventory. Against this guy, I'll beat him in 2 turns, which is fine. Against the boss after, who has more than 28 health, it's going to be more effective. So we buy this. I'm kind of sad, but I'm buying it. But oh well. Battle start. Exposed and wounded. Spend free speed to re-trigger a random bomb. I do not have the speed to spend. That wouldn't help. Don't like any of those. I need a new weapon. Give enemy freeze equal to my attack on hit. That will help. I need something to replace you. I only need to survive the first strike, basically. So this is okay. I now only have one bomb. It's gonna trigger a lot. I think it's worth it. That is a concerning way to change my build. But I think it is going to help. We would be looking for something to improve my weapon very quickly if I can. I can. Restore health on hit. Or deal extra damage. Restore health. That's fine. Let's see. Does my plan work? Because this should be dealing each turn 6 damage 3 times. Or I guess more accurately, it'll be dealing 2 damage 9 times, right? I think that's correct. Let's have a go. Yeah, that did work. I then lose all my armor. But this guy's gone. Okay, that is powerful. What I've built. I don't know if you're getting better than that. Restore health equals damage dealt by strikes. Gives you more healing. Not that I particularly need it. That would trigger on wounded stuff. Gives you more healing. I want more healing, kind of. Sure. Got me an achievement, because I guess I've spent enough money in this run. Let's keep on running through. It gets me... I mean, arguably that's going to be better. Because I can maybe get a diamond one, but nah. I think what we need is actually health. Right now. I lose all armor after the first time I'm hit, so I don't want to gain extra armor. I need health. Grab this, we want attack, because that gives extra freeze when I hit the enemy. Whenever I lose armor, restore that much health. Means I'm always going to be healing 10 on my second turn. That would be nice. Tempted to buy this one, but I think we've kind of got a build going. I don't really know what I want at this point. It is just kind of health, isn't it? I just grab you, I think I do. It's just more healing, you know? Hidden dagger. It was fun last run, but it didn't quite work out, did it? What have we got here? We have... Berry. Don't think I need them. That's fine. A bit worried about the boss we're going to come into in a minute. However, we'll likely be okay. I'm just kind of running and hoping I come across something of interest. There's a weapon oil? Does that... Can you apply multiple of them to the same weapon? You can. Okay. I will go for... I mean, extra speed's the only one that might help, because I lose all my armor. This guy. Okay, that is a bomb, so we're not taking that. If I have armor and gain armor. Tempting. But I don't think I need it. Reroll the shop. Very expensive to do. Icicle Spear and Frozen Blade. Finding a lot of ice-related things. Yeah, none of those seem to be what I'm needing. Hi. in the last moment, find something cool. I don't think I can get there. No, I don't think we can. Ah well, head on down. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Anything here help me immediately? No. Well, let's see. I'm somewhat confident. Because we are dealing a lot of damage each turn. We're also dealing damage with this, which heals me slightly. This heals me. I get to half health, it heals me. Get him to half health, it heals me. I have armor on the first turn. I'm confident. I'm confident here. Because yeah, look at that. That is so much damage just from that one item. Like, look at it go. That was the right move. That was the right move earlier. I was concerned it wouldn't be. But no, just seeing the amount of damage there. Now, his second one. Each turn, he'll gain an attack. Basically, this is just so you can't have a build that completely stalls the enemy. We're gonna see quite how well this goes. I think it'll be fine. I do a lot of damage. I'm dealing 21 a turn, I believe. So we should manage here. Yeah, because he's barely got any damage he's dealing. I'm back to full health. 2 more rounds and he's gone. And if I get reduced to half health, I still have a heal in my pocket. We've won. We've beaten the first area. On stream at that. I've beaten this once before, like I said, on my first run. I'm happy I did that. Yeah, beating a troll for the first time. Got an Ironstone Greatsword. Quite powerful, but slow. We've also got ourselves. Defeat 5 enemies in 1 night. On hit, deal an extra damage. That's quite good. We've also spent 30 gold in a single run. On hit, if I have less than 10 gold, gain a gold. That's an edge you can put onto any weapon. That's quite a fun one. Yeah, just to quickly show, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Like, some of the challenges don't even reveal until you've done certain conditions. So, yeah. There's a lot to do. Like, win against Redwood Treant. Equip 3 copies of the same item. Start a battle with -5 base speed. Start a battle with 8 base speed. There's a lot. There's also, however, items I'll be unlocking in the Swampland, which I'm about to go into. We're going to go there, first time entering the area. Apparently it's got different items. Such as, Ear Spring Watermelon. Okay. Decrease a random status effect by 1. When battle starts, when I'm exposed and when I'm wounded. Doesn't sound great. That'll start and give the enemy acid. Removing armor. Might be good. Battle start and gain a poison. Battle start and gain an acid. There's an egg. Well, I'm gonna take an egg. Hell yeah. I don't know what the egg does. I want it. Oh. Every 3 strikes gain an attack. I'll start and give myself and the enemy free acid. Just a slimy sword. Okay. What is this map about? There's a person up there. It's the only thing I immediately note. Previous map had the... what do you call it? Upgrades after you defeat the next boss. Well, I kinda want to take that, yeah. So now I've got 2 things that happen after I defeat the next boss. I'm gonna regret doing that. These are instruments. Have an effect. Exposed, give the enemy free poison. Poison if there's no armor. they take damage equal to poison. So Lightspeed Potion, I think, would be nice. So I'm going to take Facts. That is healing. I'm not going to have quick battles turned on. What do frogs do? They gain an armor when exposed. So when they lose armor, they get a little bit back. I don't have any armor, so starting with extra speed isn't awful. I need something to defeat this next boss foe. If Ever Strike stun me for a turn. That is going to be bad. If I have 0 armor, this item gives twice as much max hit. Okay. What do you do? A ferryman. You'll let me go to Sunken Palace, presumably for money. Glyph ruins? I don't know what they do. The Lushwood Grove. I want to see what these ruins are about. What's going on over here? Got a bargaining tent. I mean, I've got 1 coin. I don't think I want any of those. Got an oil. I've also got a tortoise. I would like some speed, because we're currently gaining health at the start of battle equal to my speed. What's this? An ancient tome. Brings this item with a random cauldron item after I defeat the next boss. Okay. So this is like a permanent item I get to bring with me. Countdown 4. I gain 6 armor. Is that... It's not going to be permanent armor, is the thing. But judging by how this is a countdown 10... I don't know. Could be worthwhile. I'm not convinced that Rusty Ring's all that useful, so I'm gonna do that. It might help. We can get every 3 strikes gain an attack is not very useful. We can fight a beaver. It starts with regeneration. As all good beavers do. Sure. This is a royal horn. Minded gains some gold and triggers something else. Battle start, gain a purity. Removed, gain 1 attack per stack and restore free health. So I need to have a way to remove purity. If I took that. Okay. I'm gonna fight another beaver. Is this okay? Somewhat okay? I really need better healing. In free generation. Could be nice. Riptide? What's this? End of turn, remove a Riptide, take 5 damage. So giving the enemy 2 Riptide would be they essentially take 10 damage over 2 turns. Quite like the idea of regen. I mean, if he's only going to be dealing 2 damage, it's going to be better than this. I think, anyway. I'm going to try fighting a tortoise. He about killed me. That was not maybe the best of moves. Now we're going to go rest at this campfire. So I need to restore some health. Beaver, I think, is relatively safe. Yeah, because I got some regen, I came back to 12 health, that's fine. What's this guy about? Stormcloud Druid. Distant thunder you've been hearing comes from Stormcloud Druid, scholar of the storms. Where his brother drew strength from stillness and frost, he found it in thunder and fury. Okay, cool. What's that all about? On hit if enemy doesn't have poison, deal poison. I'm gonna take... I gain attack at start of battle. Will likely help. I think we go to Ferryman now. And... I don't entirely know what I'm looking to do. As I'll be honest. Somewhat tempting, actually. Fight this tortoise briefly. They're a bit dangerous, those tortoises, but by sleep I'm now full health. Can I beat the first boss, my first attempt? I hope so. So if I do, I get to upgrade my weapon, and I get to hatch an egg? Like, even if I'm getting kind of reduced in terms of being stunned, I do have regen. And I do have block. However, those only happen once. Okay, those don't keep cycling. I thought they might have. This is actually more dangerous than I thought. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I'll speed it up a little. I don't know if I've got this. Him stunning me is pretty awful. He stuns me there and then I'm dead. Yeah, if I had one more health, I would have beaten him. Okay, I thought those would re-trigger. I would have done that differently. I'm gonna try and find that egg again. Can I find another egg? Maybe. Squire's armor? Hell yeah. Upgrades after beating a boss. Think every 3 strikes gain an attack. Who am I fighting? That'll start. They give me -2 attack. So I want something to be able to buff my attack potentially. Fish. I quite like the idea of just fish. I am going to, however, take this. Give the enemy Riptide. Is that just 1 Riptide? Yeah. Basically, enemy will take 1 damage. It's pretty good. However, egg or Squire's Blade? I'm going to take Squire's Blade because I've got Squire's armor. I don't know if it's going to be any good. We've beaten up a snake, however. We're going to go to Lushwood Grove. I think if I want to do books, we're going to want more books. This is just chests. I quite like the idea of... I can never mind, specifically lush chests. You know what? Musical instruments. I'll be a musical squire. Why not? More Riptide from that. I kind of gave away my previous one. I'm currently being exposed to some extent. So I'll take that. Another fish would be tempting, but I'll take the armor. I'm looking for a golem who I presume exists somewhere. On hit loses speed. There's some interesting items. I'm kind of gonna rely on the poison as it stands, and I don't like that. A wet egg. I want it, but is it worth taking? I'm gonna lose 2 attack. We're gonna be hitting me for free each time. As much as I want, I don't think I can afford to right now. My current bet is that I find another instrument somewhere. Yeah, such as this. Tempting to grab you. Because it's a symphony. Wounded and exposed. If I lose all my armor, that will trigger, giving the enemy free poison. The enemy doesn't have any armor, right? Yeah. So I'd want to then get wounded afterwards. Or I take this and we very, very much hope we find a golem. some kind. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. We hope we find the golem. I'm not gonna just assume we're going to find one. Now, where's my way out? It's over there. Okay. I can do that. Ignore the fairy. I'm a little bit concerned for this boss. I'm hoping I'll be okay. Oh, and we want golems. Yeah. Don't know what that is. Tempting, but we need the golem. We want to get better squire armor. Bell. Decrease all cooldowns by 1 at start of battle. Arguably prefer that to the gold. Just because it triggers quicker. Hello, golem. Make me some cool golden squire art, if you wouldn't mind. From there... I mean, we can put an edge on my weapon. Convert speed to armor. I'll start game regeneration. You want the regeneration, I think. Regeneration is good. What's this? Sinkhole. Sure. I don't know about that. Just put me on a new map, I think. We can get another instrument. I don't really want multiple instruments. Kind of want those two to just trigger each other. So I guess we take the helmet. I would take a better instrument if I found it. But we've not, so that's that. We do not need to rest. I don't actually know what's in this area. I don't know why I'm just running around. Yeah, I'm semi-confident here. They do act first, however, I'm poisoning them. As soon as my armor is gone, we're going to poison them some more. There we go. So I don't deal any damage. I'm relying on this poison. Will be enough. So long as I survive. And I do very, very just survive. Like, oh, that was difficult. My stuff is upgraded. It will upgrade again after the next boss. It's now Knight's Arm. The Knight's Blade. Okay, that's pretty fun. I kinda wish I had those eggs now. There's a rockshell tortoise. Doesn't stray far. Stalwart and patient, it guards a grove with quiet resolve. The scars in its shell aren't from blades, but from venomous fangs. Yeah, I gain regen at the start of battle, so I should just be trying to do some fights. I think we do probably want to make way up there, but next boss... basically, that guy I ran into, this... whatever that is telling me about the boss. Like, don't use poison against. That was basically what I've been told. That's currently kind of what I'm doing with my instruments, so we want to kind of get away from that, I think. I am going to take this. Simply because if I find another one, I'm going to be quite happy. So we can get some really cool stuff, potentially. None of that's anything I need. Get a bargaining place. Turn start, if you have any stats effects, spend 1 speed, and decrease a random stats effect by 1. Yes, I would like that. Haggle? Haggle again. There we go. I got it cheaper. Okay, get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of our instruments. First time an enemy gains poison, give them additional 3. Nah, I'm not poisoning people anymore. That's done with. Do you want the Golem Home again? Golem Home's probably one of the better moves. Do you want to replace that? Nah, I quite like my healing. I'm fine. Just to check, I am aiming for over there. The Golem could be anywhere. There's a sinkhole, we avoid that. There's a Golem. Put those two in. Good stuff. We could get more Squire's armor, although I don't know if that would mix with this. I'll start gaining acid. So each turn I would lose 1 armor. I gain free speed. But it would go away quite quickly, is the thing. But no, I kind of want this to focus on my purity, I think. We're fine without any of those. I think we're better without some of them. When did remove all my purity? No, because we got this to do that. I'm happy. I will just haggle for the sake of it. I get told I'm rude for trying to haggle too much. Makes sense. What of these would I want? You know, I'll grab the armor. I might be able to get some golden Squire armor if I'm lucky. I want to replace this anyway. I will take extra speed because we're consuming it using this. And here we get egg. I'll take an egg. There we go. We've got a sinkhole we could jump into, which I'm kind of tempted to do. Granite egg, granite fungi. Everyone gains armor. But I'll start steel attack from the enemy. That's an interesting one. However, I quite like my Knight's Blade, because it's going to upgrade after this next boss, assuming I win. Which, to be fair, is quite an assumption, isn't it? I'm going to check this chest. I'm hoping to get something else. That's a copy. Nope. I'm happy. I've got a golden Squire armor. I'm chill with it. Jump in the sinkhole. Takes me somewhere new. This looks like some kind of a mine. We do not need to replace anything. What's this? A weapon pile. Okay. So just get to pick from a bunch of weapons. Can't attack. Turn start deal 2 damage. Increase damage by 1 for each tool. So that could be 10 damage if I had all tools. Which could be good. Not convinced it's great, but it could be good. Yeah, I'm saving all these chests currently because I want to beat the boss. Because that gets me 2 more slots. Whenever he's struck, he gains 4 armor. I only deal 4 damage. However, it will be increasing because as I lose this purity, I'll be getting better. So let's see. Let's see. So I'm now dealing 4 damage. But now my items are proccing. I'm losing stuff. I think I was losing the wrong thing there. Now I'm losing purity. I'm only at 5 damage. I thought this would be different. Oh no. Yeah, because I lost my regen first. It's supposed to decrease a random stat effect. I just got unlucky both times, I guess. That's a bit annoying. But we've unlocked stuff. Start turn. If I'm above 50% health, lose 3 health, and gain an attack. That's for beating the Siren. This one, for haggling twice in a row, it's a staff. Gain regen. It's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna see if I can just collect eggs this time. I'm gonna hopefully get eggs. If I want eggs, we need something to feed them, so take a fish. On hit, gain an armor and restore a health. Honestly, just going to last infinitely if I don't have stuff to work with it. I'll take the helmet, even though it didn't do anything just yet. This is... I mean, it's Pure Lake, Clear Spring, maybe? It does immediately clear the purity, which is good. Also, I can go home. Okay, that's my house, is what that is. I live in a swamp. Sure. Witch Marsh. That's cauldrons. I've currently got 2 fish. Who am I fighting? Carnivorous Slime. It gives free acid to player. Converts all player health except 1 to armor. That's quite bad. The Roma Mine is devouring everything in their path. Best bet is to stay out of sight and hope it doesn't smell you. Not very helpful, my guy. Okay. Cauldron. Good items. Needs to be 2 different, so I can't do that. Yeah. I could do this. Gets me an underwater melon. Battle start, exposed and wounded. Decrease 1 random status effect and give the enemy 1 Riptide. So it gives more Riptide then. That triggers more often, so that is otherwise just exposed. Okay. It's pretty alright. Can I get more food? Is the question. For now, I do have base armor, so this isn't going to be very useful. I should take poison, because currently I'm going to be venomed. Or not venomed, sorry, acided. So that'll be fine. That is tempting, so let me mix stuff. Yeah, because if I get acid and I've got 1 health, having poison doesn't do anything if I have armor. So that works. I will take this. Just because I have multiple ways to remove purity. A golden treasure chest. Do we want a golden squire armor? Yes. But I'm gonna take a lemon. So I want to mix that in the cauldron, I think. Although I don't want it for this boss. This boss is going to be dangerous if I have too much. I think we do take the squire armor then. Yeah. From here, none of those really work. I'm just looking for chests, all I need. Another golden chest. Every 3 strikes gain 2 attack. That is nice. Give enemy acid? Doesn't help much. I'm gonna take it. It's a golden item. It's good. Hopefully. And if enemy doesn't have poison them? No, I think just gaining attack is a lot more reliable. I'm tempted to get that, but I want to have a purity. Just so I can increase my attack further. I think that is us. Never mind, there is an oil, we want the oil. I think just further attack damage. Get rid of people quicker so they don't get rid of me. Anything from here? Silver Scale and Greaves. Have more speed when the enemy, give them Riptide. I mean, Riptide could be a build I kind of move on. But, nah, I think we'd maybe pass on it for now. They don't have any speed. This worries me. We're gonna see how it goes. Like, I'm going to steadily be losing my poison and my acid. So I should be okay. I'm hoping I manage. That looks like I've won. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, cool. Next. I mean, we've got Golden Knight's armor, but I want money. I think. These guys just patrol. Do I want to fight them? No. No, those guys are dangerous. We do not want to fight them. It's worth checking. Worth checking. Exposed, gain attack. It's not good. I will take Squire armor. Anything that upgrades, I will take first. We're fighting the Sirens. I know I can fight and beat them, probably. So long as I have some attack. Well, I have armor, gain attack. I do have armor. For now. We'll see how long that lasts in an actual fight. But, could be good. Could be. I think we need to head into a new area though. Give the enemy Riptide would be nice, but I think we take the fish. The fish is the move. I would like the Witch Marsh, just because I might be able to do something with it. Start with regen is just nice to keep me alive. I do think we want this. Yeah, arguably like this more though. Because we're at the Witch Marsh, we want to be combining things. Where is the Cauldron? Yeah, that'll be good. Next, we want the Golem, I believe. I will take an item. Reduce my attack by 2? Yeah. So I take an additional attack. That's just gonna help. And we've got our Golem. Get to combine our stuff. I'll take an egg. Egg sounds like a good time, you know? What does he have to say about the Siren? She sings in the mist, soft as a dream. By the time you hear it clearly, it's already too late. Even the sharpest blade falter under her spell. Okay. So she's dangerous. Got it. I'm really not convinced he's the most helpful. Like, he doesn't really say much of use, does he? Can I find anything worth having? An armor equal to my opponent's armor in the first turn. I'll start giving the enemy armor, but it gives me extra attack. No, those aren't good. I do not want them. Blade oil. Extra speed wouldn't help, extra shield would. I kinda hoped I'd find another egg. I will... I don't know. I don't need to clean any bad things unless that counts as a status. I'll take this, just in case. Not fully convinced it's worthwhile. Make way towards this end guy. I'm gonna grab some chests first though. Could get a golden clear spring melon. But I think I'm good. You know, it's about to be the end of night. Never mind, this isn't a place to camp, this is a shop, yeah. But I'll start and gain armor and poison. Have more speed than the enemy, give them Is that good? Not for now, because I don't have much speed. No. Okay. I'm good. Try and travel to... merchant, because I've got a good bit of money. Yeah, we fight boss. We've beaten the Siren before, so I'm somewhat hopeful. Yeah. So my stuff is removing my own regen, which is not ideal. However, I should still be winning, right? So I inflicted Riptide, which did a lot of damage. We now have a little turtle. Turn start, restore health. My health is full and gain armor. That is very nice. I'm gonna take another egg. The next egg's as good as that one. I'm gonna be a very happy man. Do we need any of these? I'll take a lemon, just so I have some extra speed. Now that I know I'm accidentally removing my own stuff, convert 1 speed to 3 armor. That's quite nice. Ah, hello! New person! Good to see you. Good to see you. I am not entirely sure what I'm doing in this game at this point. I'm having a good time though. I'm having a good time. Hope you're having a lovely day. And you've had a lovely week so far. Thinking that... Yeah, regeneration's not good. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm glad to hear, yeah, that's good to see me as well. I mean, you don't really know me, to be fair, so it's very nice of you to say. You doing well? I'm doing well myself as well. Where's the fella? He's over there. Make my way over. I go into here. Could just get another melon. Honestly, that melon's really good for Riptide. There we go. I can find myself... where would it be? Tire's looking cool. I'm glad you think so. Glad you think so. It's a point reward someone redeemed earlier in the stream. So I've just got them on for now. They'll be on for the whole stream. What do I want from here? Remove a purity to gain an armor is what that would do. It's tempting. It's not quite what I'm looking for. I don't know if any of those are good. I'll restock. What else do we have? Mushroom shield or mushroom buckler? Salt crusted crown. Battlestar gain a Riptide. That doesn't seem good to me. On hit, lose an attack, so my sword just slowly melts. I don't know if that's any good. That doesn't sound good to me. Okay, again, none of those are great. You have something better? I mean, start turn, I get poisoned? What type of game is this? So this game, best way to describe it, I think, is it's a very short game. If you know what you're doing, you could be done with a run in like 5-10 minutes. What you do is you run around, you fight enemies, you want to build up your stats. You've got health, you've got attack, you've got guard and speed. The way that would work, if I bring up the enemy boss's stats who's about to appear, he has health, attack, block and speed as well. Whoever has high speed goes first, and then they just take it in turns hitting each other basically until someone dies. It's a very simple game in that sense. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, cool, don't worry. I'll continue the explanation later then. In that case. I want to grab that. But I should be okay, I should be okay. I just need another... Yeah, another melon. If I can get to the fella down this way... Talk to you. Weirsping Spirit. We say it waits by still water, wearing the shape of a horse. Those who climb upon its back are never seen again. Some call it a guardian, others a curse. I call it a warning. Oh, very menacing sounding explanation. We start with Purity. On hit, randomly decreases status effect on itself or the player by 1. So basically, it's going to be healing and buffing its attack unless I have negatives of some type on myself as a status. I should have looked into that earlier. I'm quite worried. There's someone we could fight? I'd be tempted to do so. That does tend to get you some really nice items. But I want this witch to give me another melon. I like the melon. It's powerful. I'm not sure quite how powerful it'll be when this person's going to be clearing off yeah, when someone's going to be clearing away their status as Riptide might not be very good. I hope it is. I very much hope it is. I need to give myself some kind of negatives. Give myself and the enemy free acid. Makes it less likely to buff itself. It's quite bad for me. But I might go over to it. It does make me slightly worse, which is a shame. This is going to be good for fighting this one enemy in particular. Oh, you're back, Shy. Good to see you. Yes, the actual purpose of this is you want to get a good synergy going with your items. And you want to use that to beat a series of free bosses, all of them going to be slightly different from each other. It's not too tricky to kind of get into the swing of, but it's tricky to actually win, because I've not won yet. Not in this map anyway. I've won once on the other map, which was okay. But yeah, not the easiest of games. It is deceptively simple. We've got a boss we can fight, but do we wait until after the actual boss? I think we do. We've got a chest just there we can go back to. We don't need to heal. Got a shop? Can't say if we're only going to say hello to a friend. Ah, fair enough, Shy. Fair enough. Do I want either of those? Not really. Okay, so here's the boss. I can show you how actual combat works. So, as you'll see, they have higher speed. They're going to hit me first. They will attack, they'll deal 3 damage. Damage starts by hitting the armor, and then once it gets through that, starts hitting my health. They also have an effect. At the start of the battle, they gain 10 purity. On hit, they randomly decrease a status effect on itself or the player by 1. All in all, that just means, if I look at this, getting a description of purity, it has 10 stacks, which, whenever one of them is removed, it will gain an attack and heal for free. So it's going to slowly get more powerful as the fight goes on. I purposely switched out my sword, so that the enemy and myself will have free acid, meaning it's less likely to buff itself. However, that's quite bad for me. I do not want that on myself. However, that again being said, is fine. So I get to use this to clear away some of my acid immediately. I then get to clear away some more of the acid. And then I've got this helmet, gives me a purity. So I'll have the same thing that they have. To a small extent, it's not much. Also got this guy, this little turtle, I like him. Doesn't do too much. But yeah, no, I do play other games. Currently playing through Elden Ring, or the DLC for Elden Ring. I've recently finished Ghostwire Tokyo, have another game I'm planning to do. And then Fridays, I just kind of do whatever. It could be any game. I've done like Drop Duchy, it was kind of Tetris, roguelike, fun game. I quite enjoyed that one. Yeah, there's been all sorts. I play a large variety of games. Yeah, all that being said, let's see how this works out. They hit me, and they remove the purity on me, so I'm now stronger. They are, yeah, steadily removing some of their purity as well, which is upsetting. They've removed an acid from themselves. That's fine. I think I'm about to win. There we go. That's a little dangerous, but I did win. I did win, and I now have a little duck. Don't start gaining armor and decrease a random status effect by 1. Okay, so I'm just going to be getting a lot of armor and reducing status effects. So ideally, I want to be able to give myself more purity, I think. I can also go over to giving the enemy more Riptide. Might be a better move. Although, higher speed. I'm gonna fill up my item slots first, we're then gonna fight this boss. Because we have a kind of mini boss enemy here, who's likely going to be a little tricky to beat. On hits, I can gain a bit of damage, that's going to help. I like being able to do more attack. Yeah. Time to fight a dangerous person. I don't quite know what they do. But, hopefully it's okay. We're giving them a lot of Riptides, so we're going to be taking damage from that. I'm steadily clearing my status effects. They have given me a random status effect I don't have, which was health on this occasion. They've also given me Riptide, but that one's kind of a bad one. That just does a lot of damage too. Thankfully, my duck is getting rid of those. I'm given acid, doesn't do much to me. We've won. Beating one of these kind of tougher enemies. Not a boss, kind of extra elite enemy. Gets you a cool item. Like, whenever I lose armor, give the enemy 2 poison. That's quite a good one. On hit, remove all of the enemy's armor. Could be a good one. I don't know what this boss does. They have a lot of heads, apparently. Acid removes health as well. That would work on both me and the enemy, so probably not. I think I quite like the idea of this. Whenever I lose armor, give the enemy 2 poison, because I do gain an armor each turn. So that's just the enemy's going to have a lot of poison. That should be good. I've also got Golden Champion's armor, is what this Squire armor evolved into. So that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, jump down a hole, see what happens. What am I doing here? It's just a trash heap. It's just rubbish. Is this like all the items I've turned down in the past? It very well might be. That'd be kind of funny if so. Keep making my way around. I think that's a sinkhole. I'm just going to jump into there. That's an interesting area. I do want to get rid of this. If I take that, that's going to be arguably better. Grab a tome? Do I want a tome? A purity... remove a purity. Otherwise, gain one and reset cooldown. That is amazingly good. Because I'm going to be actively removing every status effect I have. That's just me permanently going to be getting an extra bit of healing and some damage every 3 turns. This... You want to be poisoning the enemy? No, because they're always going to have poison due to this. So we don't care about that. Now we've got a proper build going. I do not need a lemon. Lemon is fine. I'm happy without it. Does the shop have anything good? Basilisk scale, gain armor and poison. It's not great. I'll just haggle, see what happens. Not much. I'll go with the golem because I'm curious if I can merge my melons into a golden melon. I don't know if I can. Yeah, Swampland Hydra. Guardian of the swamp, an ancient being sealed deep beneath the mire. Now its head stir once more, awakened by the crown's return. Yeah, doesn't really tell me much about it. Okay, I can't mix them, so Golem was useless. Worth knowing though, worth knowing. I didn't think I'd be able to mix it, 'cause it had to be basic kind of common items. Still though, it's worth checking, worth checking. Don't need anything from any of those. Anything here I can do right before the end? Merchant Isle? Maybe? Get an oil, that will give me... I'm gonna go for a bit extra speed, just because I want to try and act first if I ever have a chance. I don't think it's likely. Okay, have to fight all the Hydra's heads in order. Choose one to remove. So both of those I'm fine. Battle start, give the player free stun. All of these are fine. Okay, so the effects are all okay. That one's essentially got 40 health to get through. That one's 30. That's 50. That's 50. They have 5 damage. They have 5 damage. Is it the damage that worries me? Or the health? I mean, I don't like this one. Simply because, yeah. 50 health. Essentially. And 5 damage each hit. Yeah, because I mean, 5 damage each hit, it acts slowly. And it's only got 30 health. That one's okay. Does Riptide only reduce health? No, it's just 5 damage. I'm going to remove this one. He seems dangerous. Let's see, can I win? On hit, he gives me acid, which I can get rid of. Let's see. The duck's going to help get rid of things. I'm getting extra armor thanks to the tortoise and the duck. He's going to steadily be gaining poison. Like, quite significantly so. I keep getting my free armor back, so he's never actually going to get through my armor. This is looking promising. I think this one should be safe. I'm going to speed it up slightly. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Next head, he gives Riptide. Oh, and I keep my acid between it. Okay. That's a little less good. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the happiest with that. Alright. We've gotten through another. Now we're getting poisoned. So long as I have armor, poison doesn't do anything. It only does 2 damage. I'm gaining 3 armor. I've won. And they kept this poison the whole time. Because that is a lot of poison. Like 20 odd poison on the enemy. Swampland Hydra lies defeated, its form slowly sinking into the murk. The air grows thick with sulphur and ash, the ground trembles, and the gate opens to the depths below. Time has come to face the Demon King. You steel your resolve as you head into the darkness. Thanks for playing. Your support during early access means the world to us. Our final area will be available in the full release. Yes, we get another area when we do stuff later, but we've actually got some new unlocks at the very least for now. Winning against the Clear Spring Spirit, I'll start decrease the random stats effect by 1 and give it to the enemy. This is an interesting one. Defeat the Hydra for the first time. I now have Riverflow Rapier. First time you gain a new status effect, gain 1 strike as well. So I want to be getting a lot of status effects with that. Okay, that'd be an interesting one. Give an enemy 3 or more different status effects in a battle. For Riptide, that triggers also gives the enemy 3 poison. Or, sorry, 5 poison. It's quite good. It's quite good. For having 2 cooked cauldron items in my inventory, I now have a grilled skewer. Okay, that's quite a fun one. At the start of battle, I just gain an extra strike. Hatch 2 eggs in a single run. Battle start, give enemy poison equal to my attack. Is a good one, potentially. Defeat a boss with Riptide damage. On hit, give the enemy Riptide. Okay, that's an interesting weapon. I don't know if that's going to be good. Travel to misplaced mire through a sinkhole. Apparently that's not an easy thing to do, but I get a rusty sword. On hit, if the enemy has no armor, deal additional damage equal to the enemy acid. That could be quite good. Because acid doesn't get removed. Poison does at the start of each turn, but acid doesn't. I went against Coven Plague Mother. Every 3 strikes give the enemy 4 poison. It's alright. It's alright. Not amazing. Defeat the Hydra after cutting off the stun head at the start of battle. Enemy strikes ignore armor, but that seems quite good. 10 extra health and 2 speed. That was an impressive run. I'm proud of myself. I think maybe one more run, maybe two. It depends how quickly these go by. As much as I want to go Squire, I don't know if I had a combo. I'm gonna see. Slime? I know there was a slime weapon. So I'm gonna take this. We're gonna see if we can find a combo somewhere. Silver scale dagger. I know there were boots, and there's the fish. That could be something. You know what? Sure. I'll start. We give the enemy a bit of Riptide. Deals just 5 damage straight up. Silver scale fish. It's another thing with silver scale in its name, so we grab it. I will take an egg. That egg is actually really good. If I can find 2 eggs quickly and mix the 2 of them together, that would be ideal. Let's go to the golem home. Because yeah, while they're not hatched, they're only common. Once they hatch, they will become a... I'm assuming like epic? It's purple in colour. I don't know what that means. Keep running around. We do want to go into that golem. Then the 2 of them. Start with a bit more acid, but I get a lot more shield to start with. He's running around. I want to find an egg, and we want to find it while this guy's about. I guess I should maybe take this. It gets rid of my acid at the start. It would be sensible. Not finding any more eggs. It's a bit of a shame. Do you have a granite egg and a granite fungus though? I'd be tempted to try that with my yeah, iron shell tortoise once it hatches. It's not a food egg, is it? No. I would have felt a bit mean eating it, but just had to check. Okay, can I get an egg? No, I can't. In which case, next area, I would think... We've not properly explored the Sunken Palace. There's fairly dangerous enemies patrolling. We've not explored it. This guy's gonna start stunning me. I'm curious how else is gonna go for me. So I do have ways to, like, cleanse stuff. I mean, it might work out. It's looking promising. Yeah, there we go. Wait, beat the wizard. We're not going to go into the sinkhole. I'm exploring this area properly. Oh, is that all the area there is to explore? Oh, that's kind of disappointing, that. I'll go to the Glyph Ruins. If I go to the Glyph Ruins, I might find some cool books. This one is unique. Countdown 6 then restore to full health. And it's about survivability. That could be interesting. I'm gonna take that one just because it's unique. I have seen other kind of vampire adjacent items. Decrease random status effects by 1 at the start of battle. So I'm just going to be giving my acid away to the enemy, right? That's how that'll work. I would like to get a bit of speed. I don't think we need a new edge. I don't think we need any of those. Anything cool in here? We have enemy free acid. If we don't have any armor, give him free poison instead. only triggers once. They've hatched. There is more granite stuff. 6 armor once. It's not gonna be good. I'm gonna do that though. I think that does benefit me. Tempted to do this. I think I might be able to beat this elite? I don't entirely know what you'd call them. I might be able to. I just need to find where they are. They're up that way. Sure, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go. How dangerous are they? I mean, they're pretty large. 40 health and 7 damage. With less speed than me, they stun themselves for 1 turn and gain 2 speed? Okay. That's an odd one. Okay. Why does he need to gain speed? That doesn't matter for him, does it? Yeah, he does a lot of damage, is what has me very concerned. Thankfully, my tortoise is going to be keeping me somewhat afloat in terms of health and such. Okay. Next turn I heal to full. There we go. I'm surviving, but I don't know if I'm surviving much longer. I think he's got me. I mean, I did surprisingly well. I did surprisingly well. 5 strikes on the enemy for 2 turns. Alright, it's not great. It's alright. From here... I could go all in on a purity build. I might try that, see how it works. Wounded gain regeneration. Sure, it keeps me alive. Scorched Hill is new, I don't recognise this. What's going on here? What's unique about this place? Restore health equal to speed at start of battle. Sure. Okay, I see one of those unique spots. They only like appear at night. A large bonfire. Restores me to full health. Okay, that's all it is. I'm not too concerned with that, that's fine. And go to the next area, it'll be a marsh. Hopefully the ability to make a cool food item. I mean, lemon and fish. Sounds like a fairly tasty meal, that. I think it could definitely be a lot worse. Let's see, what does this make? A lemon shark. Gaining an acid. Oh, okay. When I'm exposed, I give Riptide equal to my acid. Okay, so if I can have a lot of acid, that would be good. We do not need to rest. Can I get a lot of acid? I don't know. I'd want to switch the order of those as well. Who am I fighting? Fungal Giant. Gain a poison for each status effect I have. I should maybe listen to him, I kinda just skipped him. Ah well. It's fine, it's fine. I kinda want acid myself if possible. How do I give acid to myself? That's gonna be tricky, that. I think if I do this, we don't care about the sinkhole. What we care about is this, where we can make a new food item. Get a nice new melon. Inflict Riptide on the enemy. It's good, I promise. Keep doing it. But it's good. It is. Sinkhole... Has it helped me much? There seems to be a lot of stuff in here. But it's mostly stuff I need to be carefully avoiding. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this guy. Let's see. Like, I'm somewhat keeping myself afloat for the moment. And now I've got the lead, so I think I am going to win. I'll be on, like, very low health. There we are. Where do I go to get out of this area? Down. Okay. I can get down. That's fine. That guy went a different way to what I thought he would. I'm stuck in a fight here, aren't I? But I won! I won. I win against all of them? Kind of. That went better than I thought. I do think, though, mercantile. I've got a lot of money. I quite want to spend it. I'll take a rusty ring. I was hoping to actually rest that campfire. It's a little bit of a shame. Stun the enemy for 1 turn when I lose all my armor. Stun the enemy and myself. It's an odd one. Why would I want that? I don't know, I'm gonna take those greaves. I'm gonna grab that, just because it's discounted and I might be able to do something cool. We've got a cool bomb. When enemy becomes exposed, remove all their acid and deal 2 damage for each acid removed. I want acid on myself, kind of, don't I? Rusty sword might go with a rusty ring. It does not. Lightning whip. Turn start. If enemy is stunned, gain additional strike. Yeah, so we do stun the enemy. We stun myself as well. But I might be able to get rid of it quicker thanks to this. Refresh Slime Heart. Could help. This one is an interesting one, in that it would let me quite happily get rid of lets me get rid of the curse kind of stun I get, and the enemy's just stunned for 2 turns. As it is, I get rid of it once, and then I'd just be waiting for a turn. I'm gonna grab it. Well, it's got a River Flow Violin, which is new. Wonder if that goes with the... is it the River Flow Rapier or something we got from beating the Hydra? Might do. Anything cool to grab? Not particularly. I'm gonna go to the ferryman, I think. We could jump into Sinkhole. I feel I want to know where I'm going, if possible. Heaven Lair, we've done it before. It was quite lucrative. I'm gonna do it again. Out of that chest, nothing of value. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I'm not going to claim to be too confident, because that would be a lie if I said it was. We'll see how it works. We've inflicted him with stun, and we've inflicted him with Riptide. Ah, Battle Start and Turn Start are different. Got it. Still though, I had a lot of additional strikes there. Additional strikes didn't last for all that long, however. That's what has me worried. Ooh, and me being stunned, that is quite bad. But I did win. Remove enemy's armor? No. And lose armor, give enemy poison. That's kind of what I relied on last time. I don't really need it. I kind of just wanted to see if I could fight them. I didn't really know what I was going to do. So that's a bit of a shame. That's maybe a waste of time. But still, it was fun. I managed to beat the boss. Right? And I go to the merchant. I'll see what we can do here. Neither of those seem particularly great. I will take Razor Edge for now. I will then take extra attack oil. Let's see. Can I beat this boss? I'm a little worried I might not. No, just jump into this. Yeah. Good items out of this area. Sure. Yeah, we fought this guy before. We'll hopefully be okay. Okay, I spend the speed to get rid of the stun. Okay, that's good. I mean, we're getting good damage in. Like, this whole idea of getting a lot of stun on the enemy. He's stunned, he has Riptide, he just dies. That went significantly better than I thought it would. Indeed. That might actually be really good. I don't really need armor, I'll be honest. Give the enemy acid equal to my speed. The enemy getting 8 acid is going to be rather silly. If I could find that rusty blade, I would be very, very happy. Anything else in here worth grabbing? And giving the enemy acid is actually worth it. Maybe. We'll see, we'll see. I think what we want though is we'll do this and that. That feels like the correct order. And here. Turn start if I'm stunned, gain an attack. I don't want to stay stunned, so no. I'm happy without that. Get an oil. I mean, just even more speed. Gives the enemy even more acid. Get an enemy to fight we've not fought before. I'll do this. And none of those items interest me. Where is the boss? There he is. Can I take him out? I hope so. Give Riptide equal to my attack. Okay. That's not amazing for me. Five Riptide is going to do a lot of damage. And being stunned makes that quite bad. So I've gained my extra attacks, I got rid of some Riptide. He dies from his Riptide, right? Yeah, I only just survived. Only just. Oh. Gain double attack and health from Purity? That'd be amazing if I had a proper Purity build going, which I sadly don't. Whenever Riptide stun triggers stun the enemy for a turn, I need to take that. But what's this other one? Oh. Reset cooldowns after he triggers. So I think this boss is 100% worth fighting. Because that is amazing for if you have a lot of books. This is amazing for if you're doing Riptide. This is amazing for if you're doing Purity. Only other build I can see is if you're giving yourself and the enemy a lot of acid or something. Okay. I will take the anchor. I'm gonna replace this. So I don't think the shark's doing anything. Says I need to go to the north to escape. I do have an edge on that, yeah. I do not care for any of those. I'll check what the other edges are, because I do have the money to replace me. Spend speed for armor. I only need speed in the first turn, right? Now I need it to decrease statuses as well. I've also got this. You know what? No. I'm going to stick with extra attack for now. Next. Merchant Isle's the only one I can think of. Don't need any of those. None of those seem to be stuff I'd need. If that was a rusty kind of ring, I would have been tempted. We don't need to stun the enemy, that's okay. Currently, I could probably get rid of my herbs. I could get rid of the helmet. I think those two can definitely go if I find something particularly nice in this shop. So this would mean on my first turn, because I've no longer got the lemon shark, I'm not giving myself acid, but I would have gained 3 strikes immediately, which would have been better than this. However, that's already been upgraded various times. Giving the enemy poison? I don't think I need the health restore. It's a little ambitious. Could be alright. Stun myself for turn is probably not good. The enemy's going to be getting a lot of acid. That could be nice. I think it's nice enough, yeah. Reroll once more, any of these particularly good. Nah, I think we're fine without those. On to the next place. I do not need any of them. I'm kind of just waiting at this point, I think. I don't have any armor. Is one thing that mildly concerns me, because we don't have really much in the way of health regen. I've just kind of been preparing for the boss. I don't know if I've prepared very well. Because I've got 10 health. I need to pretty much be killing these guys while they're stunned. Them giving me 3 stun is pretty much a death sentence. If I was able to give the enemy Riptide more reliably, then that would be good. As the first thing I attack is going to just be stunned. It's not going to do anything. Assuming the stun carries over and so does Riptide, it might work out. The enemy is going to be starting with a lot of acid. His armor is not much of a concern. I think those two are just going to be gone, and it's these two I'd actually be concerned about. Again, I think it's just him. The stun head. If I want an unlock, I need to remove a different head, don't I? Next person I'd be most concerned about is probably you. No, I'd be worried about the guy who's a bit tanky, I think. Remove him. Let's see. Start things off, we're both very much stunned. I lose a bit of mine. I then make myself quicker. I then remove the stun. And I hit him for a lot of damage. He's stunned, he is Riptided. Because of Riptide, loses... yeah. Next return, he's stunned for longer. I'm never going to become exposed, so he's not going to get as much Riptide as I maybe like him to. However, he stays stunned. This keeps getting additional strikes. We're on to the last one. He's just very much stunned. He's stunned for only one more turn. He stunned me as well. I don't really have any healing. I think I'm just dead here, aren't I? In a second. No, because I gave him Riptide. Because of my melon. And that stunned him. Because that stunned him. Okay, he still beat me. Never mind. I thought I'd get an extra strike in, and I'd be fine. That was close. That was close. Just one hit away from getting him. If I had just like one extra health. Yeah, we've unlocked Thundercloud. Wounded stun the enemy for 3 turns. That is an interesting one. Have 3 or more stun on me. If I'm stunned, give the enemy Riptide. That one could be cool. Life Root Hammer. Regen that triggers overheal increases max health. Doesn't say permanently, so that would be perfect. The first boss with 1 or more empty item slots. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but cool. And against Murkwater? Can't strike. Give enemy 2 Riptide for each negative base attack I have. That'd be an interesting weapon. I don't know how that would work. Riptide can trigger twice per turn. Okay, that's quite a powerful one. We're gaining 4 or more additional strikes in the battle. Defeat a Palace Guard. I now have Slime Booster. Convert acid into attack. I think one more run. I'm going to see if I can get a proper Riptide build going. So it seems we've got all the stuff in place. Either that or books. We've not done books. Books might be fun. Got books coming up. Let's go for it. I'm going to see if we can get books. This is going to work. What do I need from books? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'll take the staff so I have some healing if I need it. That is an interesting egg. I've not seen that one before. Not gonna say no to an egg. I'm about dead, so we're gonna actually rest. Book, we would like countdown 3, give enemy acid. If you don't have armor, give them poison. Countdown 4, gain free attack. Tempted to get this, because we saw that Riptide weapon we can come across. Like, I think it would be an interesting one to try. Yeah, try the Abandoned Quarry, because this has weapon piles. Anything here good? Kind of. That lets me just wait. And then I get up to additional attack. I don't know how worth it that would be. We'll see. I'm really needing to find some kind of healing though, I believe. I'll take some armor for now, just because it keeps me slightly more alive. From here, don't know if either of those are going to help. So I'll leave them be, defeat him. I don't even know quite what I'm looking for. Healing is doubled? I don't really heal currently. On hit, lose 2 health and gain armor. I think I'm fine without. I'm worried what this first boss is going to be. I'm not confident. Take some attack oil. We do desperately need healing. Any healing at all would be lovely. I think we take this just for the extra armor. So the weapon, none of those really benefit me. Kind of hoping for that Riptide weapon, whatever it was. He's not getting lucky with it, sadly. Ah well, to the guy over here. I mean, we got a Riptide weapon. It's not the one I was wanting. I think I'm gonna die here. This is the wizard that stuns you, and I'm on 2 health, so he's just gonna kill me in a minute. And Riptide does damage, and then I'm dead. Okay, that didn't go well, that didn't go well. You can fit another run in though, this is fine. On hit, lose speed. Tempting, honestly, with some of the things I know of, but I'm gonna say Purify build would also be valid. We've not really done that. Decrease the status effect on myself, give it to the enemy. Every now and then stun the enemy. Perfect. We can run with this. This is a fairly solid build. Got some decent items already. I'm gonna try and get some books. I think books could be fun. We do want to be doing a lot of strikes, so I think speed on this. I've done a stun build already, and we almost won. Also, what's this? The Rune Stone. Okay. When did retrigger last triggered wounded item? Exactly 1 item if exploded triggers thrice. Retrigger random battle start item. I think Iron Rune? Yeah. This is an interesting one. I didn't expect to come across runes. I don't entirely know how to use them. I'll take an egg. Eggs are always fun. Yes, I want to have something with expose. I don't know if I'm gonna come across. What has exposed? This? Give enemy Riptide? I guess? I can think of a way this will work. It's gonna be interesting. We need to have armor. And I know what I'm looking for beyond this. I don't know how easily it's going to be found. Go to this grove. I don't think it's something I want, so I'm just going to try and run through it quickly. Not anything in there. We do not need to heal. I just want to keep going. We want Witch March. There we go. Could take a second fish. It's not something I've got space for right now. And one other type of food. That's all I'm after. I'll take a bit of armor just so I can get rid of the helmet if need be. That is pretty much exactly what I want. I keep making this one melon. Feel kinda bad, and like I shouldn't be honestly making this melon each time I can. However, my thought process is, I have only one exposed item. This triggers 3 times now. That triggers 3 times on battle start, on exposed, and on wounded, right? That's my idea anyway. I don't know if it's actually going to work. We'll see. That could have been an interesting one. Marble sword giving me 9 attack. But no, I think this is going to be an interesting one. I don't know if it's going to work. It does, I just need armor to survive. But I can check now, can't I? Before the boss. That went by too quickly, never mind. Didn't learn anything. Ah well, that's fine, that's fine. He only gets 1, so that doesn't do as much as I thought it would. You know, I do need to rest at a campfire. Didn't have enough time, that's alright. So if all of these trigger, they will be gone. All they need to do is get rid of my armor, and then they lose, right? Yeah, because they have a whole lot of Riptide. I take a bit of damage, but they lose to the Riptide. Okay, so that didn't quite work as planned. It still works, just not quite as planned. I'm gonna take more Riptide. We're just gonna go all in on it, if we can. I don't know how best to go all in on it. In fact, I really did not want that fish. That makes it worse, doesn't it? Where's my way out? Up here. Yeah, because that fish is actually not going to help. That fish, what it's going to do is mean I have 2 exposed items. I do not want 2 of them. So I need to quickly replace it. That's also exposed. That is not. I'll take you. Got the grave. This is what I was looking for. Give enemy Riptide every other turn. Yes! I'll take that. One of a kind? Is that from having like multiple unique items? I do have 4 unique items, yeah. That would be what that achievement was for. Can't see the achievements they come in. They're underneath the webcam for the most part. Got sink or swim there? I'm guessing that's giving enemies so much Riptide at once. I think armor? Just so I can afford to lose this. So I just need exposed to trigger. That's all I need. I know what I'm looking for, but I'm not finding it. I guess we go Lushwood Grove. I'll see if we can find anything cool here. I'm looking for the silver scale boots, so I want to just be giving a lot of Riptide to the enemy. Although, fancy egg. I might just take a fancy egg. Fancy egg over this, I believe. We're fighting the Liferoot experiment. I wasn't born, I was built. Failed experiment. Stuffed with roots, stitched with purpose. Looks like it can't die, but I don't think it knows how to live either. So it just has a lot of regen. And I need to survive. That is not quite what I've built myself against. I should have maybe paid attention. Well. I'm using fairly rare items, so I'm just going to go into this bog. Hope for the best. Speed is lower than mine, so I can just take some attack. What is my plan? The plan is I hope I don't die. It's not a very good plan. I don't know if I like that. Stunning the enemy for 3 turns when I'm winded. Let's the Riptide go. That would also trigger... As long as it's not exposed. I'm going to have to. And kind of hope for the best. Don't need a campfire. Just looking for treasure in case there's anything that's worthwhile. Don't think there is. Start heading towards the upper guy. Yeah. So if I get to Ferryman, I can maybe plan the next thing, but we'll see. Is this enough? I mean, I've lost all my armor now. He's been given a whole bunch of Riptide. He's taking damage. He'll also be regenerating. I can't outdamage his regen. I have now been wounded. He gets stunned. This is where I now just hope. I don't have much beyond just hoping here. I don't know how much I trust that. Well, his regen's kinda tapered out by now. I'm not surviving much longer. I've got 2 more hits and I'm gone. His Riptide triggers after he attacks. Nah, we didn't have him. That is a shame. If it gets me new stuff though, so I'd say it's worth it. 4 unique items gets me unexposed, gain regeneration for each equipped wooden item. That's a pretty interesting one. Can an enemy have 5 or more Riptide? Whenever I lose speed, give the enemy a Riptide. That is quite an interesting one. But yeah, I think for now, that is it. I'm enjoying this game. I'm going to be playing more in my own time. But yeah, that is all for now. I'll hopefully see you all a bit. I appreciate your company. And I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Or whatever it might be for you. Bye for now.